it's been interesting to discuss.
What's going on here? Is this
sharing his progressive lane, right? And their
so rather
will you be listening for from him tonight?
So when you say, well, what do you say arbitrarily? What can you say? Oh yeah, Madison's great. So arbitrarily, you know what I mean? Arbitrarily, I can't say anything because, you know, people like, there's a stigma attached to saying I'm high or something like that, or I'm medicated on marijuana, I'm high. Stigma attached to it. You're basically high, you're medicated high. Okay, so arbitrarily you say, well, what else is there to say about it? Nothing. There's nothing to say about it. You have a disability, you're paying up first, it's the 26th. And you're like, you have a tincture and you're good, but you're not that good. You know, you wish you could be better. You know what I mean? You wish you could be like more numb from pain. You know what I mean?
Coming up next, Vice President Mike Pence meeting face-to-face today with
anyway, I'm getting kind of like
assuring him the U.S. is with him 100%. We'll take you to
arbitrarily. I wanted to say that because I just went to the store right now and I was arbitrarily still thinking about arbitrarily and like what it is in Congress in 2020. It's always good to fall back on by default.
Up in arms after losing the Best Picture Oscar to Green Book. We'll talk to a guest.
Oh, I thought he said what?
Right to be mad and calls Green Book an embarrassment. Everyone's got to listen to Mom. When it comes to reducing the sugar in poor families' diet, Coke, Dr. Pepper, and Pepsi working together to do just that.
So I was like wondering, arbitrarily, oh man, look at all that soda, dude. You can drink all that soda and not use the bathroom.
Clear calorie labels.
Like, damn, dude, that's a lot of sodas to not use the bathroom about.
Because we know Mom wants what's best.
So you need more than, yeah, right, 3. What's a better 3 homeless calorie purple? I don't know, arbitrarily customizing. Arbitrarily,
creative planning is different.
To say, oh, well, what about your meds? Your meds are under control? Yeah, meds are under control as far as Merck meds. You know what I mean? You know, so, you know, I mean, live towards and stuff. Because, you know, you need those meds, you know. If you don't have those meds, that starts to fail and stuff like that. And that's it. It's in the books, you know what I mean? Whatever you call it, and that's what it is. And arbitrarily you say, you eat too much sugar, carbohydrates, olive oil, salt, and pepper. It doesn't taste that good. You know, you need something more. You know what I mean? I'm not saying something about, why'd you have to say something about Lebanon, something like tomatoes and whatnot? And arbitrarily, I'll just say arbitrarily. It's like, that's like saying some King of the Hill. There's a Laotian community in King of the Hill. So I mean,
voice assistants,
I mean,
we now control our home with
it's the same thing as like saying something like incriminating about yourself. They already said it, see? I already know, right? I understand it's objectifying. That's wild. You think he's like, you know what I'm saying, like laying and stuff. It's like, he might think something or other, but, you know, that's wild. That's wild metal. This was cool, though. It's called Follow Your Curiosity. Bird. Yeah, bird. So, curiosity. So you don't want to say, what calories do you need? You say you get $500,000, you get another loan at like 300%. It's just not worth it. I mean, it just doesn't make any. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can say you're willing to do. You know what I'm saying about anhydride? You just have to basically say, well, sometimes you have to be without. That's too bad when you're like sour grapes and like, oh, you know, such and such, and then here comes the grievances and whatnot, and you know, people like, I'm playing extra good guy, you know what I mean, even though I don't know what I'm doing. And, you know, they're like, come on, would you just have one of these? And I'm like, nah, I don't want those. And stuff like that. I'm just, it's not so much that, it's just you're used to something else. You're used to, you know what I'm saying? You're used to, and you get hybrid or something like that. You know what I mean? So we say, oh, well, you know, such and such, well, what is that about? And what that you say that is about? And you say, oh, well, why don't you just have trash then? Oh, you don't have any friends, then you have trash. What? And then everybody tells you just, you know, tell it fast already. And, like, you know, you don't say anything about it. You just kind of say, whatever, man. You know what I mean? All I know is I can't go in the whole 600 to be like for 2 days. Because, yeah, I'm trying, man. What? So was I listening to Nerd at the Hearst building? So what? I mean, what deal? That was 2009. That was 10 years ago. Does it was something now? So you had to. You know why? Because, you know, maybe you had to do something in the morning or something or other. Maybe you had to get something across, like, you know what I'm saying? You had to not miss a step or something like that. So you have to just accept certain things about certain things, something or that or other. Oh, what does that mean? You have to pay a price. I mean, what does that mean? You have to, you know, pay a price inside. Oh, you have to price yourself such and such because you can't say certain things. I didn't say anything about that.
Maduro is blocking trucks carrying.
And look at all this pollution going into the air and stuff, burnt rubber, and all this stuff going into the air. And you say you can't overlook that. It's an emergency fight, and such and such. And they're giving great coverage in that in Venezuela and stuff like that. They say, well, what is this about? They're saying something about it. Does it have something to do with something that you yourself or something like that? I was like, okay, I activated Shima, right? I had a friend, I was in Venezuela, and such and such. So what do you want me to tell you that? You want me to say all that? You want me to spell it out for you and all that? And something like that? Is this coming from antiques and stuff like this? Is this something that didn't go through a pawn shop and do the antiques or whatever? Is something that's not oiled itself? Is that the Shima you want to activate? Is it? Well, then if that's the case, then why don't you put it in monetary terms and put it like this? I'm scrounging up $2 to go get batteries or whatnot over at Dollar General, a dollar store or whatnot, right? Because I have to tippy-toe on what I say about this. Like it's a big idea or something like this. Like, ooh, don't say that. Well then, you know what I'm saying? I can count to 5, you know what I'm saying? You see a Venezuela and it counts in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and that's it. So how long can you wait for you to hear some type of response, whatever it is that you're looking for, a response or some type of acknowledgement about it? This is what you're looking for. If that was the case, you would have asked me about it a long time ago. Law or media.
Here at home, the monsters are the men. Those are the words of the sheriff.